So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what.
Terrific effort! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about...
Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
O'Reilly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Kane. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. And he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Nunez. Valverde. Kusanov makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Still goalless at the moment.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
O'Reilly.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain...
He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Valverde. And it's Fernandes. And Son Heung-min. 15 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. Now it's Haaland. O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. And that is well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball, well timed, excellent interception. That's really well cleared. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Valverde, Son Heung-min. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's on it, can he get away? It's Kane! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
1 minute added time.
Yehi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. So neither side has yet broken through. Valverde. Jimenez. Now, can they get it? Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Played into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Son Heung-min. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Robertson. And it's Jimenez. Valverde. Now Mbappe. And this is Kane, a probing pass, and it's been played through. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Kusanov. O'Reilly. Valverde. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Ryan Shaki.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 47, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Bernardo Silva. Spread to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
O'Reilly. Now Foden. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! Off the post! That's put paid to the danger.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Doku. Coming on the field is number 26, Savinho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe. Caicedo. Could move up a gear here. Searching pass he's played there. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Manchester United! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
After 9 minutes is number 20, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Son Heung-min.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Brighton have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kane. Mitoma. Oh, some astute defending there. It's a good run down the right. And this is Son Heung-min, looking for options for movement. Kane! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's pulled back. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Spread to the right. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And he'll shoot here! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Van Dijk. Fernandes. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. 5 minutes till the break. Nicked it back promptly. Ruter. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There will be
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Fernandes. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's made its way to him. Oh, what has happened here? Toma. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what? He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandes. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely shaped ball. Kane finds himself offside. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Flashes it across. Oh, well played, well played.
Brighton really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance!
Brighton really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the...
Tries one from range!
There will be one.
He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting... And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you know by now that I'm a big fan of this fella, Smith Rowe. He's always impressed me with the way he wants the ball, making himself a dependable outlet for wide players, and while his passing maybe isn't the flashiest, it's very effective in making the team a more threatening proposition going forward.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Smith Rowe.
Such good technique.
Jimenez. No goals as yet. Anderson. Berger. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Chukwueze. Son Heung-min tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Alexander-Arnold just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish for me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Alexander-Arnold.
first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Wilson, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane. Plays a sharp little ball here. A header! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Well, that kind of late run into the box is very difficult to deal with, and he met it very well.
Number 20, Son Heung-min.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's burst through! Chance, surely! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Harry Kane.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Chukwueze. Oh, shooting chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He's found a way through. Roll! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been taken short. And it's Castagna. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
There will be 3 minutes.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bassi. And here's Smith Rowe. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Substitutions taking place.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Smith Rowe. Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that has not gone well. Great defending, strong and determined. Referee's given a throw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes scooting forward. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. Berger. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That's very neat. That's where it came from. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Mbappe. Fernandes. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
After 74 minutes is number 19, Chukwueze. Substitution on the
Fulham
field.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
32,
substitutes.
Smith Rowe.
Fulham
Number
may be
7,
down, but not
Raul
out
Jimenez.
just yet.
Coming on the field.
No, that was never going to
Number
make it.
24,
They've got to make
number
this
9.
nice and quick.
Searching pass he's played there. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And a neat finish. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Fulham have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. For Valverde. Now it's Dybala. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's found space here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Perfect placement, the
Number
one place the
21.
keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Dybala taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
This
and
is a
deservedly
hard one
so.
to take, but we'll be back stronger.
What are your thoughts on
Won't
today's
we?
game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Kane. McGinn. That's Tielemans. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodgers made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Van Dijk. Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandes. Pau Torres. Buendia. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kane. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Rodgers really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodgers really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. Now Mbappe. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. It's Kane! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kane certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Konsa. Tielemans. So we've reached the hour mark. Tries to pass it through. He'll try from distance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Federico Valverde. Number 22, Kane.
Menu.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he welcomes it in. Shoots! And no mistake. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Son Heung-min has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That has been slung wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camera, and that's another good win of the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Dybala voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your
So what do you
support.
take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got his side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay.
Oh, good effort! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van Dijk. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's clever. Takes a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Byrne. And it's Willock. No, he's not getting past him there. And this is Kane. Looking for the run. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Osula. Now it's Kane. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's out for a goal kick. Miley. Jacob Murphy. Ball's gone out of play. That's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. Willock. Son Heung-min. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Can he get it through? Thiaw calmly anticipates. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
There will be 1 minute
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
So that was the first
There's
half.
plenty of positives to
We
take
believe the
despite
boys
the
can
lead
turn
being
around.
so small, Peter.
Of course
I
they
think
will.
playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Byrne. Bruno Guimaraes. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Byrne venturing down the left. Fernandes. And it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Opts for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Willock. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. And this is Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. Kane! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Kane. And the counter is on. Willock. Murphy. Really fierce, close defending. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min. Osula. Willock. Murphy gets into a good position. Ball in towards the middle. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Jimenez. And Robertson. Mbappe. Valverde. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And he's quick to return. And the shot! Botman. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. That's very neat. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So here comes the substitution.
Murphy. Number 41. Ramsey.
Tonali.
Number 28. Joe Willock.
Xiao.
Coming on the field. Number
And it's
9.
Tonali.
Wissa. Number 7.
Wissa.
Jolinton. Number 85.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Unlucky lads. Let's hope
How
for
would you
better luck
summarise what
next
we've
time.
seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what life...
And one more try!
Yes!
Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A probing pass, and this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
No.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Shit.
And he's quick to get rid.
Acting too slow in this game.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is Kane. Thinks about the shot. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well.
thought that was a goal.
The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Spence. Now Van de Ven. Now it's Solanke. Xavi Simons. He's had it taken off him. Bentancur. Van de Ven. And it's Simons. Son Heung-min. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. He's having a hit! Oh, he's just got under that.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Gallagher. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Bentancur. And here's Colomwani. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Jimenez. Mbappe has found the net here, of course.
What was that?
Solanke. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Everyone is scared.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Colomwani. Mbappe. And this is Kane. He's a sharp hit. Shapes the shoot!
Yes.
Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 20,
And that is indeed the final act. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bentancur, spread out to the left, looking for the run. Oh, super ball, takes a shot!
No! No!
Bissouma,
What the hell was that?
Gallagher has created one goal already. Valverde. Now Mbappe. And here's Kane. Son Heung-min. And the shot's on Kane!
Yes!
It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 22.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And into the grateful, and the keeper's given it away. Son Heung-min. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Van de Ven. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. That is Gallagher. Ambitious ball here. Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled
How
play
is that
back
foul?
and has booked him for the original offence.
Well,
Okay.
sometimes a loose foul can
Oh,
trigger a completely
point
different
blank.
spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Number
Oh, nice.
22. Kane.
Better
Coming
wise.
to replace him is number 21.
Jimenez. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Valverde being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And they can counter here. Couldn't squeeze it through.
What am I playing?
Gallagher. Great vision. He's found space here.
What the hell was that?
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Throw in. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dybala. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Simons. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Two added minutes have
Simons.
been indicated.
Valverde. Now he's got space here. That is a great pick. And time is up.
Really be running out to
Manchester
take a shot
United
now.
come away having earned
Man,
what
I
they
already
always
scored
set
it.
out to earn. The maximum complement of points. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
If Dybala is available, I'm taking him again. Hi, welcome to my stream. Since this might be the season, I stopped using top player.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Okay.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Welcome to the stream.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
How
voice.
is this
And
possible?
there's a real sense of anticipation. Big chance!
In 2 minutes, how is this possible?
And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Let's see.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
What kind of dumb pass is that?
And the counter is on. Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandes. Jensen, Van Dijk proves too strong. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane, showing great feet there. Pulls it back.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
I feel like Messi must have beat the person to miss that shot. Shot legs.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession.
This is happening to
Fernandes.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game.
And the shot!
Goal.
Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
You can.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Searching pass he's played there. And back to the goalkeeper. And this is Kane. Caught offside that time.
That would have been a goal. There's no two ways about it. Messi held his head.
Robertson, pass somewhat off target.
Brentford really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
but with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Son Heung-min. He's having a pop! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jensen. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish?
No.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well,
we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There's a stream stable for you.
Fernandes. And it's Messi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Valverde being watched hawkishly here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Driving on and making good progress. Kane. Couldn't squeeze it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jensen looking understandably energised after his goal. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hi, welcome to the stream. There's a stream stable for you.
Shot,
No!
surely! And he's stuck it away. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
After 75
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So again, we have parity.
What am I doing?
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field is number 47.
Am I trying to
He
sell
is
this
through
game?
here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No!
It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution on
And
the
it didn't
field.
take him long.
Number
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nelson, number 2. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and
anything
we're
that
going to
can be
have
done
a substitution.
to win this
So
game.
we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose.
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That was close.
That's put paid to the danger.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Played out wide. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
And I've lost. There's no...
And that is it. A real high-octane
God
conclusion.
damn.
Well,
From 2-1
plenty of
down to
talking
3-2.
points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go.
There you have it.
The end of the
fine win
game.
for our boys.
Reflections?
This is just
Well,
what
Peter,
we like
this
to
was
see.
probably
Enough, I had
more slugfest than a
possession.
game of football, but I actually found it very
This game
enjoyable.
this game was so disgusting. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to win the league. This game is doing everything for me not to win this league. Na, na.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. First quarter of an hour gone.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Valverde was in no mood for any of that.
What on God's earth am I playing?
Messi, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And they've got rid. They get a throw in. Messi. "15 minutes till half-time. Doherty. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. And here's Kane. Now, can they get him all? And the shot!
No!
And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fernandez. Messi. And he was quick to react.
Hi, welcome to
That
the
is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
What am I playing? It's not until I concede.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Son Heung-min. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Williams. Gordon. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Gordon certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Is this stream stable for you? Accent, so I know if it's okay.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Tries to play it through. Shot! Surely! And he's stuck it away! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Fernandez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? Well
Sometimes-
taken goal.
Once I'm in that rhythm, I'm in the rhythm.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Wolverhampton making further changes here, and in quick succession. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Yes.
You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just
What the
about
hell?
done.
Can't you make a
Van
good
Dijk
pass?
spots it and intercepts. Fernandes. Now Griezmann. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
My
It's a
ball.
throw-in.
Oh, not mine.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in.
Added
That
minutes
has
has been
ended up in
indicated.
no
I'm sending
man's
the ball
land.
forward. When there's
4 added
anything
minutes on the
that's close
board.
to me.
Now it's Griezmann.
Clean sheets. I don't want to concede.
And that is that. Manchester United win it. And
Now
it's
back
a
to the
big
top of
win,
the table.
and they can look back on a job well done.
So crazy how I've lost only 2 games, but I'm somewhat in third place due to match points. Oh, I've drawn 7.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character. Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has
No.
another go! That was quite a hit.
That was close.
They've played it short. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Morgan Gibbs-White, Peter. He's someone who'll have an impactful presence. Always the standout player or thereabouts. You know, dynamic, creative, never shirks away from the physical stuff in the game. He's difficult to find faults in. I think his attitude and application is something that any upcoming talent should be looking out for.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Fernandes. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Wood. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Gibbs-White. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Hutchinson. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Kane. Played out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sankari. Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
No!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aina. Now it's Kane.
Yes!
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
They brought it upon themselves.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 37 minutes is number 22, Harry Kane.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all
Hi,
happy
welcome
with
to
that.
the stream.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be one.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very
it's
much
not
up for
lagging.
grabs. Manchester United leading by 1 at the break.
Kindly
Yeah, I like
like
the fact that there
and
was a
subscribe
genuine
if you
flow
want
to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Tries to thread one through. Messi
Faster.
in acres of space
Whoa.
out wide. That has been slung wide. Now it's Wood. Stood up well to him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. 60 minutes played. And it's Kane. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foot in. Now it's Wood. Shot could be on, and the shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
At least 2 goals.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fernandez being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's found a way through. Nice looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I need a goal, and you're wasting my ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
This is how you know the system is designed to cheat.
Number 14.
Williams. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. And that's gone loose. Sangare.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quality ball. Anderson! Incredible! Just incredible!
The system is
so
designed
is
to
that
cheat.
it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Hi, welcome to the
Substitution on the field.
stream.
Number 11. Wood.
So we have
Welcome to the
further
New Zealand
activity on the
Rams.
bench here.
Igor
Nottingham
Jesus.
found a way,
Coming
forcibly.
on the field.
Now they must hold out.
Awani.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And here's Son Heung-min. Can he finish?
Goal!
And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be.
Where are you watching from?
Manchester United come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this
I
one.
hope this
An
stream is not
outcome
lagging.
which is thoroughly disappointing
And
on
another
all counts.
fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you.
Thoughts on
very
what we've...
Kinde, I'm sure you're watching from Nigeria. So,
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a nicely shaped ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those...
There's the shot! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Konate. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Salah. Now it's Wirtz. Gakpo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Fernandes. Konate. And here's Gakpo. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's found the net!
I'm not losing this game.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time,
How many
easy
minutes
pickings.
27. Now,
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And this is Kane. Driving forward. Kane. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. McAllister. Referee has just said play on. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Look at, can he finish? And that's a
How is this game 2-0 in 10 minutes?
And they're threatening to fly away here. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Kane. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's had it taken off him. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. That's Wirtz. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Now, great chance! Of course! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always...
And that is all they have time for. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. No, go with it.
It's Salah! That's a fair try,
Beautiful.
but just off target.
That
Well, he
was
looks a little
beautiful.
annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lucky me. My turn, my turn.
Fernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Son Heung-min. Just about within shooting range.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Mohamed Salah! Big relief, it just needed better
that was
contact.
beautiful.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kane. McAllister wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Nice looking ball.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Kane. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's been hooked away.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Valverde. Tries
Whoa.
one from range. And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandez. And here's Kane.
2 added minutes. has
2
been
minutes to be
indicated.
added on. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yoni. And that will be the final act. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise.
Definitely not winning this season.
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Fernandez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player
Shoots! Oh, the ball's... That's another chance! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No